I don't know what to do with this lamp. Hello, Jenna here, and as promised, here is my super late, but hopefully still just as great, summer TBR. I apologize for the strange lighting. I'm sort of playing around with my lighting because currently all I use is a flashlight to light up the video, and it's also quite rainy today, so I'm afraid that any hope of proper lighting for this video is non-existent. Just like in my spring TBR, which was also exceptionally late, I have already read most of these books, but I still wanted to share them with you because in the end, they're all summer books. So I just thought I would share them with you anyway, even though it is really late. Let's get school summer reading assignments out of the way first so we can move on to happier things. Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl by Harriet Jacobs and Ellen Foster by Kay Gibbons. Like I said, both these books are for school, and that means they're relatively boring. Ellen Foster is my language arts summer reading. I've already read it once. I read it way in the very beginning of summer, like when we first got out of school. And then I was recently reminded that we will probably have a test on these books within the first week of school, and I've already forgotten most of what went down in this book, so I'm definitely going to have to reread it. This one, Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl, is one that I have to read for AP US History this year. I'm going into 11th grade and AP US History will be my first AP class, and I have to admit, I'm a tad bit nervous because I have yet to do the project on this book yet, and it is extensive. This book was rather boring, and I'm really glad that it's over and I don't have to read it again. I'm just not looking forward to writing the essay for it, and I'm a procrastinator, so I haven't done it yet. We've got 3 weeks left of summer vacation, so I better get on that. Now for some more pleasure reading books that I'm really excited to read. Like I said, I've already finished some of these, so for those of you who follow me on Instagram or Goodreads, you're probably going to be thinking, what the heck, Jenna? I know you already read that. Why is it on your TBR? And that's because I just haven't gotten an opportunity to talk about it yet. The first book is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. In my reading career, I have been extremely apprehensive to read this book because I think the pictures are incredibly creepy. But my friends and my dad have been begging me to read this for so long that I give up. I'm going to read it, pictures or not. I am done letting my fears hold me back. I really want to read this one. Next we have City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, and you may be able to see that I already have a bookmark in here because I've already started it. I can't say I'm super excited for this book. I think I'm spoiled now because I have already read the first 2 books in the Infernal Devices trilogy, which I really enjoyed, more so than the Mortal Instruments series. Luckily for me, the next book on my summer TBR is Clockwork Princess, also by Cassandra Clare, which, knowing that this book is really high on my TBR, is pushing me to read City of Lost Souls faster so that I can get to this one. I've heard that the recommended way to read Cassandra Clare's books are in publication date order, so that's what I'm trying to do, and so far it's been pretty successful, but I've definitely started to love the Infernal Devices trilogy way more. I'm really hoping that everything I'm saying is making sense. I am extremely exhausted because I just took my first ballet class in 4 months because of surgery, and now my brain, I can't focus on anything else except the fact that I just took ballet class. And in case you're wondering, my hip is really sore. Everything is really sore, but obviously my hip in particular is the most sore part of my body right now. Usually I don't feel the consequences of a good hard ballet class until the next day, but I'm already feeling it. My calves are sore, and my thighs, and my hip, and my upper body is sore, and my arms. The life of a dancer, am I right? But obviously I'm totally stoked to be back in class. I'm so happy. Literally, if I could jump, I would be jumping off the walls. However, I cannot jump right now, but I would be if I could. I have, I think, 3 more books that are really high on my TBR, so let's get into them. This one may surprise you a little bit. I've never talked about this on my channel. Behold, a manga! What? Okay, let me explain. This one is called A Silent Voice, and it's by... Is that focused? Okay, now it is. It's by this author, and I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Yes, so here I am. It's blurry still, sorry. Focus, please. Come on, thank you. So this is a manga. Wow. My friend Natalie and I actually became interested in manga by watching Emma from Miss Emma Reads a Lot. Her channel is fantastic. She's just a super cute and sweet person, I think. So you should definitely go check her out. But she does read a little bit of manga, which I thought was very interesting, and I was intrigued. So I decided to pick this up. The only other manga I've read is Orange, and I cannot say this author's name either. Let's see if we can get it to focus on the name. Come on. There we go. It's by this author. I'm not sure how you say that. I really enjoyed this, and it interested me enough to pick up another one. So yeah, if you ever have any other manga recommendations, please comment them down below, and I will be very interested to check them out. And the last 2 books on my summer TBR are both contemporaries that I'm very excited to read because it's summer, and I read a few contemporaries this summer, and they definitely put me in a cute, summery, flowery mood. The first contemporary I have on my summer TBR is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This is extremely popular, and my best friend Natalie recommended it to me a lot. She recommended it many times, and I still have yet to get to it, and everybody on Goodreads loves it. It has fantastic ratings, and I've heard such great things about it. I'm not sure why I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm excited about it now. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm very excited to see how this is. Even my physical therapist recommended this book to me, and so obviously I'm pretty intrigued. And the final book on my summer TBR is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. All I know about this is that it was intended to be a duology, and the author decided to write a 3rd book, and that just recently came out. So there has been a lot of hype surrounding these books, and it's summer and it's contemporary. I decided I will give it a go and see if I like it. I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's not like I'm through the roof anticipating this book, but it's pretty high on my TBR. Alright folks, those are the books that are going to have my full attention for the next couple weeks. I'm pretty stoked. I think I have a pretty great selection. Oh yeah, and remember, I am doing 2 videos per week just for the month of July, so stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Like and subscribe, and have a fabulous day. Happy reading! Bye!